Hello. So I was just chilling here, shredding on the sketchmade, my most recent obstacle, along with this kicker that I haven't really used much, but just wanted to talk a little bit about these obstacles because they are, well, for starters, I live in Utah, and this brand is local from here, along with Level Edges, Dude Guide, Death Mob, bunch of brands. Shady with leather goods. Love those wallets. There's plenty of good brands, and I am more than happy to support local. Other besides my trucks, as far as fingerboarding goes, I buy local. I try to. Sketchmade started recently. Let's say fairly recently. I'm not sure when exactly. The concept was something he's had for a while. I can tell that he's always been good at metalworking or got really good fast. And making rails, making obstacles is not something new. But the approach, the aesthetic that he gave it, as far as his branding goes, that dark, morbid, disgusting spider web, not in a bad way, obviously, but it's passionate. He's passionate about it. He is into the dark vibes, and I that's something cool, if you like. I don't know how to explain it without offending anyone or something dumb. You know what I mean? So it's pretty cool. I really fuck with it because I like that kind of shit. And sort of stuff. I really like this rail. It's L-shaped. I only have two of these kind of L-shaped rails, sketch-made, and I've got a Black River, which literally has stamped on it, inspired by Kelly irons. And I always liked the way the Kelly irons were worn out after you used them. They came in those bright red, yellow. I never had a Kelly iron, so that's okay. Patience brings great things, and he brought a pioneer with his own aesthetic on obstacles, welded metal obstacles, and I got my own version of the Cali irons from a local brand, from a friend that I know for many years now. It's really awesome. I like that purple on it. I like how the spider webs, for one, are super cool, but also work as support for the rail itself. Not that it would bend or something, but it adds that extra bit of weight to keep it more on the ground. But even then, if you're not careful and you put too much pressure, you could tip it towards you. Depends on there's not, unless you tape it or put some stick attack on that side. On some heavy sessions, I'm sure I'll be using some of that, but right now when I'm just here chilling, I'm left-handed. I'm not slamming the thing or anything. I don't know what kind of paint this is. It's pretty thick. It almost feels pre-waxed, but it peels off on chunks. Maybe the approach should be that you do a coat, let it dry up, and then another coat, and maybe a few more. But if you just smother it with paint, it'll come off as chunks, and not really a big deal. But I've had the issue where I'm getting stuck on the grind because just the paint is just too thick, and there's literally like a skate stopper, a mini skate stopper that you have to literally grind through, which is not a big deal. You just gotta put a little extra force. But it just made me look down and notice, oh yeah, there's chunks of paint coming off, which eventually is gonna look real cool, all shredded, silver metal color, and then the purple original paint coat that he had on it, and yeah, it's gonna look super awesome. So I'm gonna try to get some clips and show a little bit of what you can do with it, although there's plenty of videos to show that. Silly baby. Can you give me 1 second, please?
You say that.